So I just sat down to record, and the second I press play on my game, for the 5th time in a row, there's a Sims update. I am a modded Sims player, which means everything is going to break. And of course the update has to happen on my recording day. Ugh. I don't stay in the know too much about Sims updates, so I forgot to turn it on offline mode. If I can't record today, just know I'm cursed.
One eternity later.
Alright, for real this time. Hi friends on the internet, and welcome back to the Not So Berry 2.0 Legacy Challenge for episode number 6. And welcome back to the chaotic life of Koena Berry. Chaotic because not only has every single appliance in this container home broken, but also chaotic because the last episode we ended on a cliffhanger. Towards the end of the last episode, Koena autonomously woohooed with her new boyfriend Percy Flowers here, and they didn't use any type of protection. I won't keep you waiting any longer. The first thing we're doing this episode is figuring out if Koena is pregnant. So I'm gonna see if she's able to take a pregnancy test. She doesn't even have the option, which means thankfully Koena is not pregnant. Now that we can all take a deep breath and relax and reflect on the chaos and eventfulness of last episode, I'm not gonna lie, I definitely want a bit of a slower and more relaxed pace for this episode. Koena has today off, and she was doing a lot of household chores that needed to be done because gremlins broke everything in our home. There's so much to fix here, but I don't want her to spend her entire day off just repairing things. It's been quite a while since Koena has gotten to fish, so I want to take her to Brindleton Bay for a fishing day. And of course, on the day that I want to spend fishing outdoors, it has to be raining. Koena caught a new fish, a betta fish. Ooh, that's so cool. A salmon's also a new type of fish. So as I thought, coming to Brindleton Bay is expanding the variety of type of fish she's catching, and that's good for being able to progress in the fish collection. But also, if you remember in the last episode, Koena really wanted to adopt a dog, and I've been wanting her to have a pet for so long, and I know that this island is where the strays are, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a search for any stray dog. I thought that Koena would be happy with either a cat or dog, but on a few occasions she's gotten a moodlet to adopt a dog specifically because she loves the outdoors. So I would love it if there was a stray dog that we could adopt. Bonus points if it's mint themed. Okay, there's a puppy here. Stray Killing Alex. What are these names? Is that Nougat? Okay, we've seen Nougat on a few occasions. Previously, Nougat was a stray in Evergreen Harbor. Now he's in Brindleton Bay somehow. I'm not against adopting Nougat, but Nougat is very clearly like a yellow dog. And I was curious like if there's any other types of dogs in the world. Oh, Koena just reached level 5 of fishing. She's developing the mental fortitude and patience required to be a great fisherman. Koena can now fish in any weather. Clearly she can fish in any weather. She is happy as a clam and can fish even while being a little uncomfortable, tense, or stressed. Koena can now catch a butterfly fish, and she can mentor others in fishing now. Very cute. Also caught a sturgeon. Okay, I think that's a lot of money. Yeah, it's worth 289 simoleons, and it was 100 kilograms. Girl, I would have loved to see you reeling 100 kilograms worth of fish like that. Also caught a new type of fish of a guppy. This was so worth coming out here. Voting is closed. Green initiatives won out. Import promise. Awesome. That's what we voted on. Oh, now look at this dog. This dog is like a husky, like shepherd mix, it looks like. Oh, and look at the sadness from her. I'd say this dog is kind of like the closest to like a natural minty. It's like gray, kind of slate blue, which is closest to mint green as possible, I think. This dog has a person name named Omar Ambrose, and that's pretty funny. The puppy is really sweet though. The fact that they look so sad is breaking my heart. We have to adopt this pupper. Oh, how sweet. So we're able to roughhouse with Omar, which means that he's an active dog, and he's also been really sweet. Like, they're already friends and they had very cute interactions. So I think I really want to adopt Omar. Okay, we're doing this in the overgrown shrub, so it really is like we found him in the wilderness and are taking him in. Are you sure you want to adopt this pet? Taking care of a new pet is a big responsibility. Yes, I want to adopt a new pet. Okay, we are definitely changing his name from Omar. So I just like googled a few different pet names that could mean like mint green, and the name I think I like the most out of that list is actually Moss. I think that's cute. It's nature themed. Moss is kind of like a variation of colors between like greens to grays. And I think that's a really cute name. So I'm gonna name him Moss. Welcome to the household, Moss. Oh, how cute is this? Alrighty, it's 9 o'clock. Let's go ahead and take our new good boy home. I'm gonna move some things around in here to make sure that he has everything he needs to be comfortable. It's gonna be kind of tricky because we do not have a lot of room at all. Hopefully I still have this doghouse piece of CC I'm thinking about. Yes, this right here. No, please don't do this immediately. Don't play in puddles, Moss. No, you're gonna get all dirty. Moss is a troublemaker. They're more difficult to train and you can even encourage their misbehavior. Okay, great. That's gonna be amazing. He is super cute though, so we will give that to him. So for now he has a bowl right here on the inside and a little doghouse on the outside because we still live in a very tiny space. Not to say that he can't sleep inside. I'm hoping he'll just like lay down on the rug or something. So instead of a baby first thing this episode, we do have a new household member, but it is this beautiful and sweet stray that we found while fishing all day. It is late, Koena is tired, but I'm having her do repairs. Moss, you had better not eat trash after she just bathed you. Look, you see, there's a bowl of real dog food. You don't have to eat trash, silly bean. I think since we're helping the new doggo get acclimated to this space and she's still trying to fix everything in her home, we're probably going to actually work from home tomorrow just so that we can keep an eye on Moss and finish fixing things. And you see, while he doesn't have like ideal situation yet, at least this baby has a place to sleep that's out of the cold rain now. Okay, after mounting all of the fish that she caught today, I'd say that her collection is getting pretty sizable. We found 9 of the 22 fish in the base collection as well as 3 of the bonus fish. Just today we caught 5 new fish types, so that was a huge win. But I definitely think all of these are too much to have on her wall right now, so I'm just gonna plop them in a little storage box. So those are nice and safe in there, and instead now there's a few pictures on her wall of her friends and Percy. We'll have to take a picture of Moss too. I think this dog is gonna be so perfect for Koena. Look at how adorable he is. Koena is a sim that needs very little sleep because even though she went to bed at like 2 a.m., she's up at 8 a.m. fully rested. This is also a pretty good bed. Okay, having a little bit of fish tacos for breakfast. Nice. All right, we're gonna work from home with Miss Koena. We've already reached level 8 of the handiness skill just by one day of needing to fix everything. Hello, Koena, my flower, my precious, my everything, ready to go full throttle. What? Oh, I guess it was a steamy text. Ooh la la, things are heating up. That is so strange. We definitely have to invite Percy over to meet Moss. No, he's drinking from a puddle. He's gonna get dirty again, but I can't make him stop because of the hyperfocus. For work today, she has to write a product report and review diagnostics, 2 things she can easily do at her PC. Oh, we have a new milestone of adopting a pet. That's super cute. What are you scared of? Oh, he's scared of the dishwasher. Poor baby. He's so cute when he's scared though. Look at him cover his face. Can we comfort him? Let's hug him. We're also gonna lecture about drinking from puddle, but we will give you all of the love-ins and a treat so that you're not nervous anymore. There you go. You've got to stop drinking from the toilet, okay? Don't do that. I did also give Koena some new outfits now that it's fall and getting a little bit colder outside. No, and this is exactly why I knew we'd have to stay home and keep an eye on him today. He keeps getting into absolutely everything. Okay, I am gonna try and move a little bit of things around to see if I can't make more space. I'm gonna say Koena has taken this big behind door off, and I want to put in just a single slot door for now. That's all we have space for. And now there's some extra room for dog thing, which I definitely want to buy him some more toys. There we go. So many things to play with. I keep wondering what's giving her this filthy surrounding mullet because everything's clean in her area. So I'm pretty sure it's this citchlid, which is foul quality, causing it. So I think for storytelling purposes, we're gonna go with the fact that it died. Brooklyn's come over to say hi. Hey look, Brooklyn, we got a new dog. Aww, how sweet. late. Okay, it's 4 o'clock and Koena hasn't done any of her work tasks yet, so I'm gonna have Koena actually write her project report. And while we do that, it looks like Brooklyn is helping out by fixing up some of the appliances. What a beautiful and helpful friend she is. Surprise, surprise, Koena likes yet another type of music, this time easy listening. We've got to ask the baby to go potty. Oh, he has a toy! Okay, she finished her product report. Lecture about playing in puddles. Moss, please don't do this. Moss has learned not to play in puddles, thank goodness. Very, very good. And it's 11 p.m. Koena's had a very long and productive day with looking after her new dog. Koena just reached handiness level 9 while doing her review diagnostics for her work task. She can now perform advanced upgrades on electronic objects. She can also craft tubs on the woodworking table. Very nice. Today has definitely been a grindy day, and looking after new doggo was definitely a handful all day. So now with a bit of tranquility, she's gonna finish her work task. What a perfectly vibey night. Hey, we finished that at about 1 in the morning. Oh, you don't like the fireplace? Aw. Okay, it's out. We won't have the fireplace on. Koena is feeling a little bit overwhelmed. It says a quiet place from ADHD. Koena feels so stressed and overloaded by emotions and stimuli. She just needs a few moments of peace and quiet. With the events of last episode, even rolling into today's episode, it has been non-stop on Koena. Why is it so dark over here? Is there no light? Okay, let's put a few of these lights around. So it's 2 in the morning. Right now, Koena has the hyper focus moodlet, so she can't sleep, but she's also getting the night owl perk boosted. All of that in combination with the fact that this is a tiny house residential lot, so we do get skill boosts as well. I'm hoping means that she can get her robotics skill to level 5 before we go into work tomorrow, and like that we can meet our promotion goal for the episode. The skill actually is flying up. It's at like 1% every couple of sim minutes, so I do actually think she's gonna hit level 5. Okay, she did it. Level 5 robotics. Koena can now craft new utility bots. She can make the gardener bot. Awesome. And now she can also mentor others in robotics. Here's my favorite sight of all the gold check marks, ready for another promotion. And I think perfectly in time, her hyper focus moodlet is gone and she can finally go off to bed. Cute. Moss actually chose to use his doghouse tonight. How adorable. Alright, it's 7 a.m. Koena's not quite fully rested yet, but I'm getting her up anyways because we're gonna be going into the office today in a little bit, and I was thinking that we would need some extra time to tire our active dog out before work, but he might not be ready to go on a walk. He seems pretty tired out already. By the way, in terms of neighborhood changes, Green Initiatives made it so all of these trees back here were placed, and also all the trash that used to be around here has been picked up. There's our boy who's finally woken up. Let's go ahead and go on this jog. Oh, that was a want that she wanted. We got promoted to expert engineer. Okay, we're gonna work from home. What was with that sad music? Koena's been promoted to expert engineer. She will now make an additional 47 per hour for a grand total of 161 per hour. She's also received the following bonus: 875 simoleons and a framed blueprint. We have the same work hours as we did. The sad music was because of water shut-off day. Looks like we'll definitely be going into work then today. So her work tasks for today are to crash an engineering course and to repair something. So we actually don't even need to go to the office today. Ooh, tomorrow is Harvest Fest. Oh, nice. And she actually did get a physical blueprint from getting promoted. I'm definitely putting that up. All right. Koena is finishing up some chores. Moss has food. Everything is set and ready for us to go to Brightchester. Paul Bremer is calling. Hey, did you want to go grab a drink and go to happy hour around 5 p.m. today? Sure, we can go ahead and do that. Great, see you in a bit. Maybe that'll be like a way to celebrate the fact that she got promoted. Speaking of, I think it's really cool that our work task brought us back to university to do that engineering course again, because the next time Koena gets promoted, she's actually gonna pick her career track. She'll be picking between constructor of computers or maker of mechanisms. So once again, lore-wise, it kind of feels like she has to do another certification in order to qualify for the next level of her career, which connects the lore and makes everything make sense, which makes me very happy. Alright, she's all finished up with the course at 2:45, about 3 hours, so pretty hefty. It has made her feel inspired and exhilarated though, except now Koena is super flirty because she's ovulating, and she called Percy on the phone, which made her even more flirty. So since Koena is all finished up with her course and there's nothing really to repair here, I say we head on back home and let's invite Percy to come over. Friends, for some reason we got bills today on Wednesday, which I think is only $245. That is super duper cheap. Glad to see that. Percy immediately left after we invited him over, which is fine. That's totally okay. I'm pretty sure he has work conflict right now. Also, it gave us time to buy some woohoo protection. Paul's calling to see if we still want to go to that happy hour. I think we do still want to go. It's happy hour at the karaoke bar. Everyone's drinks are discounted. That's what we came for. I think these two are hanging out in a networking way. I'm having Koena talk about her dreams with him. I think she like confides in him about what her dreams are in terms of her career progression, and she's been progressing really fast. I think this lore does support the fact that they have a bit of a mentor-mentee relationship in the engineering field. So I do think this hangout makes sense and I'm okay with it. Oh, also the flea market is out here. Oh wait, and I didn't even realize that this hangout is literally called Celebrating Promotion. I think that the festival going on out here at the same time as I'm trying to have an event is throwing things off. What's Lena saying? Lena's Alonso's calling to chat. Want to answer? Yeah, we'll chat. She's having a pretty funny conversation with Paul, but she's gonna go ahead and pick up the phone for Lena anyways. Lena says, you know, we should check out that new bar downtown sometime. I've heard they've got amazing cocktails. Think about it. Girl, I'm here now. You want to show up? I would definitely invite Lena right now if I wasn't planning on wrapping this up anyways. I had Koena order her favorite drink and it actually is a Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, she likes some white wine. Okay, go off, Koena. This is definitely like a nice little kind of outside of work but still work related powwow, I think, between these two. And it's wrapping up at a respectable time, like 9 p.m. So I think we give Paul a thank you, goodbye hug for sharing all of his wisdom and insight with us. Oh, and he gave her like a piece, like a robotics piece, so it's like even more on brand. And I think from here, Koena's been feeling pretty flirty all day. I say we ask out Percy on a date. She has a cheery buzz from drinking juice and she's flirty, so she's definitely gonna call up her boyfriend. Now that it's a formal date, he won't be running away this time. I did want to do a few things while he was here. Oh wow, okay, Koena, you just gonna leap into his arms like that? Oh! Okay, swab with it. While Percy's here, I'm gonna have Koena encourage Moss to be nice to him. Hopefully it's this nice and sweet interaction. It is. How cute. I also feel like Koena would go ahead and give Percy residence keys now that Moss is in the picture, just in case she's working late or something. He can come over and let him out. It's pretty late. I was gonna have Koena maybe cook something for them to eat because she is getting hungry, but instead I might just order takeout. I'm gonna have them get a pepperoni pizza to share. That's simple enough. I think Percy is stargazing or something, and we ended up having to cook something anyways because the pizza delivery is not working. Did you see that? She was cooking and he just went behind her and cuddled her. Koena cooked up this really yummy looking beef and dumpling stew, and they're chowing down on it outside at 1:30 in the morning. They had a legendary date. Moss finally learned to not drink from the toilet, thank God. And Percy, of course, dipped out as soon as that date was over. And it is Harvest Fest. Koena likes some of these traditions, like decorating and inviting friends over. I was thinking that she's in a new house, she has a new dog, she wants to share all of this exciting newness with all of her friends. So definitely I want to have like Thanksgiving dinner here, but as you know, there's not enough room for everyone inside. So I'm thinking we use some of this 4,800 simoleons we have to make a fairly decent like outdoor dining area here. Autumn says, heard you got a promotion. Congrats. I think breakfast at the Solar Fair would be a perfect way to celebrate. You in. Everyone's wanting to celebrate our promotion with us. Not right now, Autumn. You're gonna be coming over later and we can talk about it then. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna jump into build mode and see what I can't put together in terms of an outdoor dining space here. Alrighty, so I used about 3,000 simoleons to make this cute little backyard entertaining space. Koena also put up some decorations on the fence. So these two are doing a cute little jog in the brisk fall morning. So even though it's a little bit cold outside, I do still think this is a really nice way to spend the morning. Now that we have a pretty active dog, we have to make sure we're exercising him properly. Brooklyn is out walking her dog Opie as well. We're back from the jog. I'm gonna have her take a shower. Okay, the house seems to be all clean and orderly, ready for company in just a bit. Let me go ahead and plan Harvest Fest party. Let's do that one. The host is Koena, and the guests are gonna be, of course, Percy, our boyfriend, our two closest friends, Brooklyn. We're gonna invite Lena. I'm also gonna invite Kenji for Percy's sake. Crispin, Autumn's husband, can come. Brandon, Brooklyn's husband, can come. And I think that's everybody we're gonna be inviting for now. We're gonna have it here starting at about 5 p.m. works. Okay, so we have about 4 hours before that starts. Yet another style of music Koena likes. She likes hip hop. Okay, Paul's outside of her door. I wonder if Paul's here checking up to see how we're doing in our little container home. It's definitely been a process if you want to take a look at it. Oh no! Moss doesn't like Paul. I wonder what he can sense. Okay, Paul, thanks for stopping by and everything, but we're about to have a dinner party soon and you're just dancing and you gotta go. Let's start getting ready for everybody to come over. Okay, we're gonna start prepping for our dinner party by making some things in advance. Harvest Fest party is about to begin. Are you ready to start? Let's start. Okay, nice. Our friends are starting to arrive. We have Autumn here, Percy's here, Crispin and Brandon are here. Okay, Percy just straight up coming in for the smooch. And the grab! And the grab! Koena and Percy are both very satisfied in their relationship. While in this state, their romantic relationship will slowly increase over time automatically. Okay, enough of that, you guys. There's other people here that we need to pay attention to. We have some more groups of people and friends in here that we're talking to. We're gonna make a grand meal, but I'm gonna have Koena do it as cook together with her besties. I just think it's really appropriate for the grand meal that Koena makes her friends to be a fish dinner. So let's do that. Personally, I am not a fan of turkey during Thanksgiving, so other proteins are definitely encouraged. Oh, Kenji congratulated us on our promotion. That's really sweet. This is so cute. Koena's in here making a grand meal for all of her friends and their significant others. Very crowded in her tiny little container home. That is not stopping everyone from spending a lot of time together. What absolutely adorable times. And now she's calling everyone to the grand meal. Hopefully everyone will sit in here super cute like. And just like that, another successful dinner party in The Sims. We're thanking our friends for coming, giving them nice hugs, and at this dinner party we seem to have figured out that Brooklyn is actually pregnant. All the men are tiring out Moss. Thank you very much for your service. I appreciate that. Ooh, Koena now has a pristine reputation from being a shining beacon of positivity for the community. Passing by other Sims will elicit friendly waves and cheerful smiles as everyone's day is brightened by her presence. Friends will be more forgiving if she commits any social miscues and they won't be quick to judge her. Finally, Koena has earned the credibility to host her very own charity benefit parties. Okay. Oh, we actually became good friends with Brandon. That's nice. Okay, so it's 11:20. We've had a pretty nice time with everyone. Everyone seems to have eaten what they were going to. I'm gonna cancel the Harvest Fest party so that everyone goes home. There goes the mass exodus. Thank you all so much for coming. I tried to get her to go to bed before midnight so that gremlins would trigger and things would break so that then I could repair something before her workday tomorrow, but she has a hyper-focused moodlet, which means she can't sleep right now. So instead, Koena is just gonna finish cleaning up after her dinner party. So at 1:30 a.m. Friday morning, that's gonna be where we call it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave me your thoughts, comments, and suggestions down below. I love reading through them. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends!